Hi guys, we've got just sort of one practice left to get ready for our first game, so I'm going to try to do a little bit more structure stuff with the positions. But for our warm-up, I'd like to do what we call the 1-2-3 drill. We're going to have players in opposite corners. It's just sort of a full ice drill that gets some skating with the puck. 4 cones at the neutral zone face-off dots. Three players go, that's why we call it 1-2-3. So all 3 go at a time. Each player has their own puck. First player is going to skate all the way down, up the outside. Hard wrist shot on that. Second player, sorry, there's going to be 5 cones. I'm going to put one center out as well. Second player comes up, comes across the neutral zone. Doesn't really matter which way they go. Yeah, across the neutral zone and hard shot from this area. Okay, we don't want dekes on the goalie, especially with these first 2. The third player comes straight up the middle, does a 360 around the center dot and comes in, and that may be a deke, but like I said, this is more to get our goalie taking a shot from this side, taking a shot from here, and then taking one in the middle. So we need a coach, obviously in the corner, making sure they know which number they are, and it's going to take a while for them to get it. Your number 1, straight down. Number 2, all the way across. Make sure they go around the cone, shot. Number 3, up the middle. So those 3 will go. Then I'll sort of work in the middle, come over, send these 3, go. The same thing. First one all the way down the edge, shot. Second one's going to come across the middle and around, shot. And the third one up, 360 shot. We'll just have boards down here. And once they, like if these guys go, once they're done, they just line up in this, so it gets going. And I've done this with 15 skaters before, and they get pretty tired. So we'll probably do it for 5 to probably closer to 6 to 8 minutes. Okay, up and down the ice with the shots. I'd then like to move to 2 stations. At this end, you're going to have pretty much the whole half the ice, even a bit more if you want. For 2-on-1s, just run it very similar to the way you did before. O, got a D, one of the O's with, let's have the coach with the puck here. This works better. Or here, wherever you want. They're both going to skate out around the cone. Put the cone fairly high. Don't make the D take a cone. Both all out around the cone. Give them a pass. You can change the area which you give the pass and change the player. Sometimes you don't always give it to the lead player. Sometimes pass it to the second player. Make sure they stay onside. Use their space. It's going to look real ugly. Like I said, the D's going up at the same time. They can loop and defend. Rotate them through the line so they get reps on both sides. Do it from both sides. You're going to have 6 or 7 players. Okay, so there'll be lots of reps for them. Yeah, and it's going to look awful. Just keep saying, if they've got time and space to go to the net, shoot the puck. If the defender comes to you, that other player has to find open ice. We want to move that puck over in the shot. You'll have a goaltender as well. I'll work at the other end with a couple coaches. I'm still working on who's going to be here, so we'll need 1, if not 2 people here, and then hopefully at least 3 down here. And we're going to work on just defensive zone positioning. I'm going to have a winger, center, winger, or D. Oops, I'll put a D there and a D there. And we'll work on face-offs and having them defend in the zone against, like I said, 3 coaches will play offense, they'll play defense. We'll just use the board down here. Work on, obviously, if there's a D in the corner, we don't want all 5 of them ending up in the corner. We'll work on positioning where to go, and then maybe a quick transition to how we're going to come out. But we won't be able to do too much of that. And I want everybody to take a turn down here. Some kids may, like I said, we may have some kids go twice in a row, and so it's only going to be 5 of them, and the additional kids, 7, maybe 8 kids, will be down here going through the 2-on-1s. And yeah. For our third drill, guys, I'm going to try to put it together a little bit, sort of how it went. We'll try this. We'll put some cones up the middle. We'll put a coach here that's working this way. Another coach, sorry, working this way. We will have D, 2 forwards. And same thing here, D, 2 forwards. We'll have to try to keep the other ones out of the way. We may even use the benches. We'll see how it goes. We'll make it work. There'll be a goalie at one end, just a board at the other end. Coaches have the pucks here, so coach is going to dump it in. This D is going to go retrieve the puck. We want our forwards. We may even want to have them coming from wherever. One forward's going to get to the hash mark where we want them. The other one's going to curl. D's going to turn, make the pass, and then these 2 forwards are going up 2-on-0 to shoot. Same thing, that the D's just hanging out at the start. Same thing's happening here. This coach is going to dump the puck in. D's going to go get it. Forward to the hash marks. The other one curl, make a pass, and the 2-on-0s together. We'll then progress it. To having, after this D makes the pass and clears it, they've got to hustle out, get around this cone, and then defend against these 2 forwards coming down. The same will work with this D. After they make the pass, they've got to hustle up, get around this cone. We'll probably put it right on the blue line, actually. We'll gauge it, see how they go. Get up, transition backwards, and defend on those 2. And that's probably as much structure as we can do. I'll have specific defensemen nominated for this drill, and then specific forwards. And I'd like them both to know, one here, the other one back to the circle.